Demons, Satan and his agents, including witches, are in an all-out war. They want to use every means possible to bring down humanity. Witchcraft is Satan's dominating force on this planet Earth. If they don't get you through what you eat, through what you wear, through the clothes you put on your body, if they can attack you through exchange, through the dreams, or through every other means possible, they target you through what comes out from your body. So your bedroom, your toilet is another portal for witchcraft and demonic attacks. Let me shock you. Do you know that there are people who eat excreta, human excreta, as a way of ritual to increase and multiply their riches and their resources? They eat it periodically, once in a week, twice in a month, or even daily. And the more they eat it, the more their riches multiply. You may call it a waste, but it serves as a tool for witchcraft, occultic, and demonic attacks and manipulation. If such an attack prospers against an individual, the person's health will begin to deteriorate very fast. The person may enter into financial lack and want. As disgusting as excreta is, it is a sign of money, riches, and wealth. Spiritually, let me tell you, dreams about excreta, when you see yourself stooling, or where you are having contact with stool, excreta, more often than not, is a sign of money coming your way. It's a sign that good thing, money, abundance is coming your way. Most of the times, I have received good things, money, after I dreamt that I was stooling or that I have contact with excreta. In other cases, it can be used in the dream as an attack against you. So it is a very, very important thing. That is why your toilet is a target. Somebody has had a dream where a demon that came out to attack her in the dream came directly from the toilet. So the demon was habiting the toilet, and from there, it came to attack her. Sometimes when witches gather, they share food mixed with excreta and other fetish things among members as a way of fortification and renewal. Some years back, I moved into a new apartment and I was taking my time to clean and arrange the house. One night, I decided to sleep over in that new apartment. So I prayed almost throughout the night, praying that God should reveal anything that is not of God in that house. I pray that God should unplant anything that is deposited in this house that is not of God. When I woke up in the morning, I decided to use the toilet. Once I got into the toilet, I don't know for whatever reason, but I was no longer comfortable with the toilet seat there. Nothing was wrong with it. It was clean. It was new. But I was no longer comfortable. The Spirit of God in me was directing me to change the toilet seat. So I called a plumber who brought a new one and removed that one. I asked him to go with it because I will not do anything with it. While the plumber was leaving, the owner of the building, the landlord, was coming through the gate. And when he saw the plumber, he asked him where he removed that thing from. And he mentioned that I replaced the one that was in the toilet, and I asked him to go with this one. The man was not happy. He came to me and asked me why I changed the toilet seat. I explained to him that I don't like that one. I needed a new one. And the one that I replaced with was better. It was superior and more costly. I noticed that he was not happy with the toilet seat I changed. And I tell you, till I packed out from that house, till all my stay in that house, he made himself my enemy just because of that very thing. I changed the toilet seat. He was not happy. But over time, while I was praying, the Spirit of God began to reveal to me why I was asked to change the toilet seat. A ritual was done in that place so that anybody who parked in there and be using the toilet, the occultic ritual that was done there will be draining the person, both financially and health-wise. There was a case where a young man in the village, after defecating in the bush, a man parked his jeep and went to eat the excreta of this young man. But it happened that this young man forgot his car and returned to pick his car. Right there, he saw this man eating his excreta and he started shouting. That was why everyone gathered. And what he was doing with the excreta of people was exposed. That is why you should be very, very careful. Now, how does witches use your toilet to attack you? Number one, before you park into a building, after they finish building some houses, there are rituals that were done in the toilet. Witchcraft rituals, occultic ritual that was done in that toilet, so that as you are using the toilet, you'll be drained. They will drain you financially. As you are using the toilet, they will be draining your health. This ritual has already been performed and waiting for anyone who will pack into that house. And if you don't know about this, you will be receiving attacks. And these attacks are right there with you. Because a witchcraft throne has been set up in your home. Now, the toilet will be the least place that you will think that an attack will be coming from you, because you don't pay attention to it. The way you pay attention to your bedroom, the way you pay attention to your parlor, the way you pay attention to your kitchen. So this ignorance, the enemy will be using it to attack you. I am not sharing these stories in order to put fear. I want to let you know I am exposing the evil of the kingdom of darkness, because the word of God said, my people perish because of ignorance. So anytime you park into a new apartment, before you park into a new house, make sure you pray very well and anoint the whole place. Anoint everywhere, including the toilet, including your bedroom, because a witchcraft throne, an occultic throne might have been set up there. Before you park into a new house, you have to pray very well. Pray that every throne of witchcraft that have been set up in any part of your house, including the toilet, that the fire of God will dismantle it. Pray against every ritual that was done in your house. Pray against every seat of witchcraft that was set up in any area of that house. They usually set it up in your toilet because they know that you will give it the least attention. Pray that the fire of God will expose every hiding place of witchcraft meeting, every hiding place of witchcraft network in your house. And when you anoint your toilet also. Another way that witches use your toilet to attack you is that they can come to your house to look for your excreta. That is why anytime you flush your toilet, make sure you flush it very well. Every piece of excreta in it, make sure that it is flushed down. There are some witches that immediately after somebody finish using the toilet, they will rush in there. There is a case of someone that had a visitor who is a witch on an assignment. But this individual noticed something. It takes the grace of God, it takes the mercies of God for this kind of thing to be revealed. Immediately, this lady finished using the toilet. This witch that came to visit her as a friend, who is an enemy in disguise, will rush into the toilet. Every time she finishes using the toilet, this witch will rush into the toilet. She kept observing this thing until she took the complaint to the pastor in the church. And when they began to pray, this evil plan, this evil agenda of this witch was exposed. She came to look for something that would be used to prepare a spell, a hatred spell, a spell that will bring hatred and rejection in the life of this lady, so that nobody will be coming close to her. Even if someone has promised her marriage, there will be a sudden hatred that will make the person to break that relationship. So she was looking for her excreta. That is why anytime she finished using the toilet, she will rush in to know if there is any piece of excreta that was not well flushed. Let me tell you, some people that come into your house, they are witches on assignment. That is why you have to be very careful. Anytime you flush your toilet, make sure everything is flushed. Another way is that they come to look for your pubic hair because they know that it is in the toilet that you will drop this thing. They come to look for your pubic hair, hair from your armpit, hair from your private part. They come to look for your hair in your head, on your head. So this thing that they will use to go and prepare spell against you, that is what they are looking for. And the only way that they can get it is to come close to you. That is why you have to be careful as a child of God. The reason the enemy is using the toilet as a portal to attack you is because the enemy knows you use it every day. So it becomes an everyday attack in which you yourself are the one activating it. Anytime you use the toilet, anytime you take a shower, if a demonic throne, if a witchcraft throne has been set up in your toilet, you activate whatsoever they have done. My people perish because of ignorance. There are people, because of where they are living, Because of the apartment that they are staying, they will never progress financially. They will never progress health-wise. And they are living there without knowing that evil things have been programmed in their toilets. My people perish because of ignorance. You need to start challenging whatsoever the enemy is using against you in a way of program using your toilet. If this message open your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Someone out there needs this truth. Hit the like button, subscribe to Liberty Hub, and turn on the notification bell so that you can receive more revelations. If you have similar experience, please drop it in the comment. We are building a community that exposes darkness with light. God bless you.